The LIRA-FEM system allows you to perform a check of pilot reinforcement, for example in the case of reconstruction of an existing building. The pilot reinforcement can be created directly in the LIRA-CAD system when performing design of existing slabs and foundation slabs. It can be done with the help of the design of RC structure system. Alternatively, the reinforcement pattern can be imported via DWG or DXF format. Reinforcement can be imported into existing slabs, or you can import objects directly with the reinforcement pattern. This drawing contains a frame that indicates story and elevation on which it is necessary to import objects, and a base point that corresponds to 000 coordinates in LIRA-CAD system. Also, in this drawing, there are axes and main load-bearing elements, columns, contour walls and beams. Let's display the layers of foundation slabs. There can be several of them with different thickness. Parameters of the object can be specified in DWG or directly in the LIRA-CAD system during import. There may be thickenings and openings in the foundation slabs. The main reinforcement layer contains information about the spacing and diameter of the upper and lower reinforcement in two directions. And there are also layers with additional reinforcement, upper and lower along the Y. Next, I will hide the layers with the foundation slab objects so that they don't bother us. Similar layers can be used for the overlapping slab. Slabs of different thickness, openings, and thickenings. Main reinforcement for the slab. And additional reinforcement. Lower along X in diameters 12 and 16. Lower along Y, upper along X in diameters 12 and 16, and upper along Y. You can also specify the concrete cover in millimeters in the name of the layer. Let's move on to creating these objects in LIRA-CAD system. We import the drawing. Layers of objects can be hidden and shown. You can choose to create only physical objects, such as walls, columns, beams, slabs. Then such objects as reinforcement will not be created and their layers will become inactive. Or, in other way, choose to create only reinforcement. The objects can be created from several layers or from all of them. By clicking the Create Model button, a model is created, a reinforcement scheme is created, and a check tool is activated that can detect collisions. In translucent model mode, you can correlate DWG contours to the created structural elements. LIRA-CAD automatically creates a view of reinforcement in which it places reinforcement of the selected diameter from DWG. The reinforcement can be displayed in color according to the diameter. Zones of reinforcement are placed along the upper and lower faces of the slab in specified directions. The same works for the overlapping slab. The main reinforcement along X direction. Then we can change the directions and faces, upper and lower. The created reinforcement can be displayed in 3D view using the Show Reinforcement command. In this way, you can control the creation of reinforcement patterns. I will hide an overlapping slab so we can see the foundation slab in detail. Also, I forgot to draw your attention to the name and elevation of the story that we're taking from the name of DWG layer for frame. Let's come back to reinforcement. We can hide the underlay, and reinforcement in 3D view can be displayed as thin lines or in real diameters. You can obtain drawings from LIRA-CAD based on designed reinforcement, as well as a BIM model with reinforcement can be transferred to finite element analysis to check the pilot reinforcement in objects. The created meshed model now is opened in VISOR-SAPR, where you can also control the generated pilot reinforcement along two faces, along X and Y, or in each direction separately. And after that, you can perform a linear or non-linear analysis.